tell you what, ladies. The only advice I really have for you is find a man who loves you, not because of what you look like, but because of you. I tell you what, my daughter ever falls in love with somebody who just believes in makeup and being a Barbie for them, I swear. I feel so bad for her. I feel so bad for myself sometimes. I have a partner who only believes in aesthetics. How did I not know this? He got me pregnant. He didn't go to any of the doctor's appointments. He didn't do anything. He was forced to go to the friggin' classes. He still resents it. He still talks about it. Like, oh, I didn't learn anything and blah, blah, blah. Damn, I messed up so badly. I don't know what to do. I really don't. He wants makeup. He wants dress-up clothes. He wants this and that. It's like, I've never really worn makeup. I've never really worn the dress-up clothes. I've never done any of the stuff that he's asking me to do. Ever. Throughout an entire relationship, nothing. I look just about the same. I'm the same weight from before I had Karina until after I had Karina. I'm still 134 pounds. I gained 30 pounds during my pregnancy. I had her, and I'm back down to my pre-pregnancy weight. I have the same clothes. Same clothes. I didn't get rid of any of my clothes. My clothes are all the clothes that I had, you know? I did actually get rid of a lot of clothes. It's a lie. I'm sorry. I'm crying. I was crying before. Like, I can't believe it. A guy is not supposed to... a guy is... It's not supposed to be all about looks. I mean, my looks are gonna fade over the years anyway. I mean, I'm just gonna get older and older and older. I mean, if I stay, I'm just gonna get traded out eventually because I'm not gonna be aesthetically pleasing forever. No one is. Like, who stays young forever? Who would want to wear a mask to be young forever? Who would want to do that? Underneath the fake clothes and the fake makeup and the paint, like, you're still yourself, right? No one else outside of you owns you. No one can tell you how to dress, what to wear, what to eat. I mean, guys could try to, but they can't. They're not supposed to be able to. I'm gonna go to sleep. I have a heavy heart, I'll tell you that. My heart feels heavy in my chest. I love my partner, I do. I've loved him for years. I didn't move on from him because I wanted him. It's my own goddamn fault. There were some really nice guys. Matt, I am so sorry about everything. I mean, you let me meet your friends. You had a beautiful house. You were very nice to me. You took me out to hibachi. Like, after I dated Matt, I dated a guy named Joe. And he was very nice and very sweet. I don't know, Matt McDonald, I am so sorry. I didn't even know Joe's last name, but I'm sorry. I need to take our relationships back then more seriously. Those are the two people that really stand out in my mind that I dated that I could have had something great with. Because Matt was honestly super serious about me, and he was like, you know, just move into my house with me and I'll take care of you. And I was like, no, I have some more loans to pay off, and I wanted to finish out what I started, what I was doing. There was even a guy named Brian. No, like a few dates with, like Matt, I went on a few dates with. 8 dates with him. He was such a good guy too. He was so nice. He was so sweet, and he was Scottish, which was awesome because I have some Irish in me, and he was Scottish. And I'm like, oh, our kids might have red hair, and that'd be awesome. Because I even asked him when we were at dinner, and I'm like, you Irish? And he's like, no, I'm Scottish. And I'm like, oh, well, that's awesome. And honestly, I should have taken our relationship more seriously. Like, I always think, honestly, Matt, you're the person I think about a lot because, like, you were into graphic design, and I was into photography, and you went out and you got photography equipment and all this stuff, and you're probably married with kids now. I mean, you were such a great guy. And Joe, you're probably married with kids now too, because you were a great guy. I worked with Joe at UPS. I actually met Matt through my supervisor at UPS. He was like, I know this really great guy, and I think you'll get along with him, and he's awesome. And I don't even remember the supervisor's name. I don't know. I think it was Scott. Yeah, I think it was Scott. Scott, the supervisor. I had so much going on in my life. And I wound up with the first guy that I was ever with. It was James. He treated me like shit our entire relationship. And somehow I thought I deserved to be treated like this. He was the most stagnant human being, too, that I could have picked. Like, out of all the guys that I could have picked, he's the only one who didn't date me, really. Like, oh, now, see, I think back on this sometimes. I'm just like, I can't really think about what could have been, because it's the past. It's gone. It's dead, I feel like I'm a pretty good woman. Like, no, I'm not smart. I'm not the smartest woman around. You could find a smarter woman than me. And I'm boring. I am dreadfully boring. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't do drugs. I don't wear makeup. I don't wear fancy clothes. I don't really like new things. I don't like knickknacks. I don't like decorations. Like, I am plain Jane boring. And I know that. Like, I like to make candles, and I like to knit, and I like to make food from scratch. Like, I like to do budgets. I like to stay inside my budget. I like to teach my daughter new things. I love my child. I want 10 children, but not anymore. Like, I'm a dreadfully boring human being. I mean, I just wanted someone to grow old with. I wanted a simple life, a simple home. I wanted to be a stay-at-home housewife and homemaker. I wanted someone to grow old with. Honestly, at this point in time, I could have chose anyone and it would have been better. I mean, we're poor. I think I would have been poor regardless. But I work so good within a tight budget. And if I had someone who didn't smoke, didn't drink, and do drugs, was a lot like me, I think I would have had more fun. Someone who actually wanted to go on dates with me. Like, really? You want to go to the pet shop? That's free and it's fun. Let's go. Really? A picnic in the living room? That's free and fun. Let's do it. Really? You want to eat on the porch together? That's awesome. Let's do a candlelit dinner on the porch. Like, I try to do this stuff with James, and it's a disaster because he doesn't want to do it. It's like pulling teeth, so he makes sure to ruin the occasion because he doesn't want to do it. Like, he'll do it eventually, but we had dinner on the porch when Karina turned 6 months old. He didn't realize it was her 6-month anniversary on the 10th. And so I'm like, I asked him for like 5 different things that day. And he's like, I'm sick of telling you no. Let's go to the porch. Let's do the candlelit dinner thing that you want to do. So we did that, and he complained the entire time that he was going to get sick because it's too cold, and he swore he got sick from being on that porch with me. Instead of just being like, oh, we're here and let's enjoy it. He even asked him for a picnic in the living room. He could have done the living room instead with no lights on, but he thought that was stupid. Because candlelit dinner, no lights. I don't know. I could have picked anyone. And he's like, he always talks like he did me a favor by dating me. It's like, no, I don't know. Anyway, this is my update. My daughter is asleep. She's been asleep for a little while now. She's going to be up at 7. It is 3:30 in the morning already. I have to fix my sleep schedule again. Stayed up with James. We watched iZombie. I made him French bread pizza. I had a Nutter Butter. He complained. I also had an orange. And he went on a fat shaming thing for a while. And I don't even think I'm fat. I'm not fat. He just thinks I'm fat. And how I should wear makeup and all that crap. I wear makeup. I've never worn makeup. I don't like the feeling of makeup on my face is really what it is. It feels disgusting. Like, I wear Baby oil. I've been doing the baby oil. I mean, the baby oil is moisturizing and it's soothing. I mean, makeup, even like doing a base and doing the foundation and it's, I don't like the feeling of it. I don't think I ever actually did. I wore makeup for a short stint from 19. From 19 to 20. It was a year. I wore makeup for a year in my life. Maybe 2 years. Because I was working at David's Bridal. I stopped wearing makeup by then. That was in 2010. No, that was 2010. I wasn't wearing makeup before that, though. But I know definitely by David's Bridal, I was no longer wearing any makeup at all anymore because it was Dress to Impress. And Denise pulled me aside and was like, you know, Mindy, it's really Dress to Impress. You should be wearing makeup while you're here. And I'm just like, no, that's not how, no, you can't tell a woman to wear makeup. I don't know why that's acceptable in society to tell her that she has to wear a mask over her natural, beautiful face. Like, and, you know, you wear makeup and you get pimples and you get all kinds of stuff because you have chemicals. Tens of thousands of chemicals on your face, and they cause birth defects and all kinds of things, and it's seeping in through your pores, it's ruining your organs and stuff. Like, yeah, our food isn't the best either, but oh my gosh, no, the chemicals in the makeup are not good for you. So, and he's like, oh, Karina needs glasses, we'll get her contacts, and I'm like, contacts dry out your eyes. You're not getting my daughter contacts. If she wants to get contacts, she can wear them when she's older, you know? Not while she's under my roof. Because they destroy your eyes pretty quickly. And a small child wearing contacts, no. I don't think so. She's up, she's scratching. All right, I'm gonna go take care of my child. That's it for my update.